I got sick about 10 years ago. I got very sick. And I couldn't figure out what was wrong with me. And I finally found a doctor that tested me for Lyme disease. And he tested me for Lyme disease, and what Lyme disease does is it suppresses your immune system. And so they then tested me for common viruses that are, we're all usually infected as children, and then they lay dormant. And one infectious disease doctor found that my viral titers for something called Epstein-Barr was the highest he'd ever seen. And I was functioning and I was working, but I felt terrible, and I had just terrible arthritis in my joints and a lot of pain and inflammation. And I went and looked for different types of treatment all over the world. And one of the places I went was Germany, and I found that a lot of places that I went, they were experts, helped a little bit, but nothing quite fixed it. So when I was able to put all these things together, I was able to cure myself. And we now treat chronic Lyme disease at our clinic, and we are regularly doing post-Lyme tests and curing Lyme disease with patients. And it's not easy, and it takes a very integrative approach. One of the things that is the most powerful treatment to heal Lyme disease is this. And one of the treatments that I had heard of and I had tried and I had some limited effect was UVB blood irradiation. And this is a common treatment that's given in various alternative medicine practices, usually with medical doctors or osteopaths or on the alternative side. And they will take about 250 cc's of your blood, and then they will let it drip through a pipette that goes through, basically it's a UV laser. So your blood's able to get exposed to this. So for about 20 minutes, 250 cc's of your blood is slowly dripping through this pipe. With this technology, we're able to not only take the ultraviolet, but we're able to take yellow, blue, green, and red, and each time we have it in someone's vein, within 20 minutes the entire blood supply is exposed to this color. It's a total game changer. But for instance, red has an energizing effect, and it increases something called ATP production, which is the energy currency of the cells. So it makes the cells stronger. And that was one of the problems I had with chronic Lyme disease, is my cells, your mitochondria shut down. You stop being able to produce energy, so you start to accumulate all kinds of toxins, which your cells normally are able to get rid of. And you just feel pretty bad. And so the red also strengthens the immune system. It increases cell activity, regenerates damaged tissues, structures, and improves circulation. The green increases oxygen uptake, reduces pain caused by inflammation and swelling. The blue improves microcirculation by nitric oxide release, which also is very powerful at stimulating stem cells to work. So the blue improves microcirculation by nitric oxide. Its strong anti-inflammatory and antibacterial effects, accelerates wound healing, supports pain relief, activates telomerase and biogenesis of mitochondria with maximum anti-aging effects. Anybody here know what telomerase is? So your cells have DNA, and the DNA has telomeres. And as we get older, those telomeres get shorter and shorter. They feel like this is the key to the aging process. And if they can increase the telomeres, then you're actually turning back the clock on your aging. So they found that some organisms that have extremely long lifespans have the ability to produce telomerase. We have a very small ability to produce telomerase. So the blue light actually activates that. Yellow has an antidepressant effect by enhancement of vitamin D and serotonin production, effective against chronic viral infections, strong antibacterial effects, positive influence on the endocrine system and metabolism. Here, viral disease, hepatitis, HIV, herpes, bacterial infections, multi-resistant staphylococci, parasitic disease, and Lyme disease. We're able to photoactivate certain nutrients with this IV laser. For instance, there's an herb called St. John's wort, And when St. John's wort is taken prior to laser, the yellow laser turns the St. John's wort on, which can be anti-cancer, and it's also very antiviral. Another aspect of the photodynamic aspect is curcumin. Curcumin can be activated by the blue laser, which has a very powerful anti-inflammatory effect. So there's some really neat synergistic things that they're finding where when you can take certain nutrients and then have it photoactivated in the body, in the bloodstream, you can affect some really positive aspects of health. So this is kind of showing the bacteria, fungi, parasites, and viruses. So antibiotics only work in bacteria, and not even all the bacteria, because you're getting a lot of these superbugs, where the IV Lumistem laser works on all of them. So a lot of times we don't really, when we take new patients in that have Lyme disease, they always have lots of co-infections. And to test them for all these possible co-infections can cost thousands of dollars. So it's a nice thing that we have something that's so broad spectrum that we can heal people from not only the Lyme, but all the different co-infections that they have. And this is what it looks like. You see this light right in the vein. You see when the lights are turned off, it just like the arm turn. It's really neat, actually. So the things that we can treat with this are internal diseases like diabetes, chronic liver and kidney disease, metabolic disorders, cardiovascular diseases, chronic pain, fibromyalgia and rheumatism, allergies, macular degeneration, tinnitus, multiple sclerosis, depression and burnout, Lyme disease, and general performance increase in sports. And there's really no negative effects. So there's no side effects except you're going to get healthier.
For more information about these exciting regenerative therapies, you can find us at advancedrejuvenation.us. You can also contact us by phone at 941-330-8553 or email us at info@advancedrejuvenation.us. If you found the information on this video helpful, please like us and share us on Facebook. You just never know whose life you might touch. Well, thanks for joining us. And remember, if healing is possible, consider it to be within your reach. Bye for now.